Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. Last time, we finally got the whole party back. We got Eric's sister in our kind of castle of gold. We've got Serena and Arbora. We met up with her just by the entrance. We don't talk about Veronica. Veronica's not doing the best. But yeah. After that, we've now got the ability to go into the sky. As you can see, not much down there other than clouds. Yeah, we've got this place here, where when we finished up, there was some kind of watchery type fellow who is apparently guarding some kind of sacred flame. So we're going to start off with seeing what exactly is up with all of that. I mean, it's cool architecture up here. Definitely a very different vibe from everything else. Yeah. Temple of Dawn, Chamber of the Guiding Light. Assuming all of these things just here are what we need to go interact with. Mysterious energy emanates from a seedling. Feels similar to the energy given off by Yggdrasil's roots, but nothing happens when you touch it. I meant to go up to the flame first. I mean, there's whatever this kind of incense burner looking thing is. Fair enough. I guess the cutscenes, that was correct.
Oh, it's beautiful. And so holy. I feel purer just looking at it.
I mean, it's just a big ball of fire.
Wait, the mark.
Oh, it's flashbang does. Well, that isn't very polite.
Whoa!
It's also condensed.
Did all that light just get squished down into that little thing?
Apparently so, Eric. We acquire the guiding light.
Hmm? Oh, look! I sense something very special in them. I know this feeling. Yggdrasil. I think you should take a closer look, don't you? I've a feeling they have something rather important to show us.
I have a feeling we're going to be stuck in cutscenes for a while. That's fine though. I'm happy enough to go through some cutscenes. Let's just do it left to right, going clockwise. Okay, so that looks like the prison island. One Eric had been on. This big floating rock, it's kind of hard to say. Maybe there used to be more floating rocks.
You all saw that too, right?
Yes, that man. The mark on his hand. Oh, you don't think...
It was the old luminary and his kind of group.
Aye, I do. And I've a feeling you've the same instinct, laddie, eh? That was Erdwin, the luminary of legend. I never thought I'd see him with my own eyes.
So those were the original heroes? The ones who defeated the Dark One way back when? The more we know about them, the more chance we have of finding out how they beat him, right?
Ah, you're not wrong. Let's see what those other seedlings have to show us, shall we?
Okay. So, we saw what looked like a prison island, Erdwin and his group picking up some kind of weird rock. Or metal, perhaps. Well, no. find metal then, or... They also had a different weapon type back then. They had hammers. It's not a thing we have, I don't think.
Did you see the size of that hammer? Was it just me, or did it seem special somehow?
It was no weapon, that much is certain. A forging hammer, if I am not mistaken.
He says that much
But
is
what were they
certain. It had
forging?
me fooled.
I wonder. Well, I think we all know where they were at least, don't we?
Let's see if the last seedling makes things any clearer.
I mean, I already know where this is going, but... Yeah, last seedling. What looks like it could be some ore from a floating island. What Salvando and Hendrik reckon could be a forging hammer. You might be able to figure out what this one is, but you're gonna see it anyways. You don't need to do any of the kind of legwork there. Yeah, forging something in a big kind of cave. I mean, I wasn't going to allude to it, but the game's literally showing us it's inside of Mount Tosso. The active volcano.
I know that view. I'm sure of it.
So if I understand what we saw correctly, they found some ore and a hammer, then went up a mountain and forged a sword.
That's pretty much it, Jade.
Wait, of course. The Sword of Light.
Indeed. They would not have gone into battle with the Dark One unarmed.
Yes, that's the power we need. That's how we'll drive the darkness from the world.
Yeah, that's sword.
Mordigan took it,
Mordigan
right?
took it.
Unless... Are these visions trying to say we need to... Yeah, that must be it. We need to make our own Sword of Light, just like the old heroes did.
Yeah. Get to
All
do
right,
some
we've
forging
got ourselves a
in a
plan.
bit.
Not much of a plan, but we'll just have to fill in the gaps as we go. Let's start by paying a visit to the places we saw in
No.
those visions. I'm betting we'll find some more clues there.
I will say one
Aye.
thing
It
after
looked
the
like they
cutscene.
found that ore on another one of these floating islands. I reckon we'll need to have a word with our wee pal about that.
And that was Gallopolis in the vision where they had the hammer, right? Maybe the Sultan knows something.
Oh, and I remember now. That mountain. It's the volcano near Hotto, isn't it? How could I forget?
How could you forget, Serena? We
That
only
sounds
have
like
the
we're
one
going on a wee
volcano.
world tour then. Hotto,
Oh, dear.
Gallopolis, and wherever that other island happens to be.
It seems we're setting off on another adventure, Veronica. You'll be with us in spirit. I know it.
All right, let's go to work.
Yeah. We've got a shopping list to get on with, I guess. Calling it a shopping list sounds a lot less grand, but it's essentially
Find
one.
luminary? Thing you seek?
Poison explains everything he and his companions saw.
All is intriguing. Remember a tale from my grandfather. Guiding light helped ancient heroes. Helped in forging of sword. Sword to beat darkness. You have seen their quest. Floating island. Island of vision. This is called Battleground.
Battleground? Why would anyone go looking for ore on a battleground?
Mine was there. Mine of great ores. Great powers fought for ores. Great battle occurred. Great losses. Great pain. Victors took all. No ore. No more. Perhaps. Tale of centuries ago. Perhaps tale false.
Yeah,
Perhaps all remain.
we learn
Perhaps.
a little history there.
Well, it can't hurt to go and have a look now, can it? Come on, you lot.
Most intriguing part is that battleground is in the sky.
If you forget purpose, if you need clues,
For
come
multiple
to me. Tales from
multiple
Grandfather
kind of
may help.
powers to fight over the wars, it means multiple of them were able to get to the sky, or perhaps it could be that the various powers fought over it before it was a sky island. I don't think we ever quite learn, but it's interesting to think powers did fight over it. Could it have been these watcher types from up here, as well as maybe, like, I don't entirely know, like, the monsters, they appear along with the Return of the Dark One. And seeing as the ore was needed for that, that's why, what's his name? Ardwin, I think it was, the previous luminary. That's why he and his companions went, but they weren't part of that war. I wouldn't have thought anyway. Although, like, we don't actually get confirmation on that, do we? Yeah, before we go there, I want to very quickly have a peek around, because there should be, after we went around last time, we spotted, I think 2? Maybe 3 more of those little sapling looking things we could interact with. I'd imagine we have one here, judging by the kind of lack of anything of particular value on this map. We don't have any like locked doors, so we'll have a quick peek in here. I feel I should be able to remember where I need to go, but I can't, so let's just hope I got it right. You know, we do have one. And yeah, still nothing. Still nothing. I didn't think there was, but it's worth checking. I've not got the best memory as to what goes on here, but it's a lot less linear. Basically, I could go to Hoto, learn about what happened there. I could go to the floating prison island. I could go to Gallopolis. But yeah, the thing I did want to comment on is Gallopolis, I believe, after the main story. I don't think it's after we've made the sword. I can't remember. I think it's post-game though. One of the horse races gives you another chunk of ore to make one of these swords. Meaning, I technically wouldn't have to go to Battleground, like the big floating island, if not for the fact they just don't want to give that to me, or perhaps they just haven't realised its significance. It's hard to say. It's a little bit of a weird one though. But yeah, if we do get that other bit of ore, that would be post-game. I don't know if I'll be streaming post-game. I might. I'd imagine I'd be happy to. I'm just not entirely certain on the matter. But yeah, if we do, we'll be making that sword and having dual Sword of Lights. Shall be good. Yeah, for now, you can light the apparently candle looking thing here. Get past the weird dark mist. Phone's vibrating about something. Steam game on sale. Lovely. That wasn't worth getting distracted by. Yeah, before we go jumping down that kind of spiraled ramp, we'll quickly just go around grabbing a few things. Because Dracolites, I don't think it's an ore we need in any capacity. I don't even know if it's an ore. It could be something else. But yeah, just gonna quickly have a peek around this area. Got some like mushrooms in the wall. Got enemies. We will fight the enemies. It's worth it, even just for a bit of XP, you know. But yeah, sword stats, I should be fine here. I don't think these enemies are too bad. I really don't think they are, especially with Jade getting a crit. Is that 500 odd damage?
Fabulous, darling!
That's fabulous indeed, yes, Sylvando. We've also got some level ups. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm going to quickly refresh my mind. Yeah, 25 points to get either of them. I could be tempted by strength, but I think I'd rather get these because I want to figure out what that is, with any luck. And yeah, Eric, do you have anything? Because I did kind of ignore level ups last time. Yeah, attack power. I'll take some attack power. I'll next take sticky fingers. And then make my way up to top of there, Sylvando, do you have anything? Not really. Not really. Get you some extra charm. I think that boosts his Samori attack. I think that uses charm for its attack damage. I think Hendrik and Jade will leave them for a moment. Just because I think they need quite a few points to get anything decent. But whenever they level up next, we're definitely spending some time on them. Yeah, don't have to fight those guys. We fought them before. The enemies were easily enough beaten. Means we're kind of about the right level. Maybe slightly over leveled. So yeah, we should be fine. We've dropped down on... yeah, a weird lizard. Imagine this one has a lisp as well. Most of the dragons... I don't know why they have this. They just seem to. Fight really does not seem that hard. Like, Hendrik kind of expects him to do axes of evil, but fair enough. God, Jade does so much damage.
We win again.
I think if we get anything done, first things we need to do, we need better equipment for Serena. She needs better wands. I did make her this off stream. It's not amazing, but it's better armor than what she had because she is very significantly kind of under-equipped. I'd love to get her some more, but we just don't have any up-to-date pieces of equipment for her, really. We don't have any new wand recipes as we've only just found her. So yeah, we're needing to just go around and hope we find a recipe for wands. Or just good wands. Yeah, why did I drop down there? It feels odd, but keep on going, I guess. Further down, we've got yet another room. We have a bunch of, I think they're smog bonnets, they call themselves. And Cyclopedia of Expert Equipment. Ogre shields, Brigand's mitts, Titan belts. None of those particularly sound like wands. Like, as much as I don't like doing the crafting on stream, if we do find the ability to make wands, we're going to do it. Alright? I don't care if it makes for anything particularly exciting. Serena needs it, and I'm thinking Hendrik's going to get replaced for Serena. Because Serena, we need a healer, you know? And she's just a solid healer. I mean, Rab, he can do healing. I just think because he has so many offensive spells, he's focused a lot more in magical might than magical mending. Serena is focused on magical mending, however. Yeah, just hoping we find something of worth on this island. We found a mini medal and we found a book. Not gonna lie, kinda disappointing so far. But we've got more to go. We're nearing the bottom of that ramp. And I mean, I am taking every single offshoot just to kinda maximise everything I can get. And, ooh, it's a mimic. I should have expected something like that, honestly. I'm not surprised that we come across one. Yeah, I really do not like these mimic type enemies because they do some nasty damage. Svando doing Oofall means, yeah, this next round we should be fine. Yeah, a little worried still, but Jade should have tons of damage. Yeah, not even a crit, and just shy of doing 600. We should be fine. Savando finish it? Not quite. But there we go. I mean, 3.2k XP, pretty good. And Serena gets 15 skill points. God almighty, that's a lot of skill points, Serena. What did we want to give you? Resistances could be decent. Wizard Ward, don't need any of these. That falls under spears. This falls under wands. Okay. I want to figure out what this is. We have 24 points. I can spend 3 on something that's not useful. And we also get this one. I hadn't noticed that. Ooh, pep chance. Pep chance is nice. Oh, for God, that is 65 points to get. But, essentially it's a preemptive resurrect. Is that something I want? I'm gonna be honest, I think pep chance might be more useful, because 10% is a big increase. If we give her this, I don't ever give the companions orders. So it's either a case of she uses this at the start of every battle, or she never uses it. Is what I'm worried about. So I think pep comes first. I'll learn what this one is as well quickly. So if I spend 3 points down here. Increase effectiveness of hymns. Hymns being, yeah, protection against stuff. Okay. I think I prefer, yeah, pep chance. Could be useful. It's hard to say. I mean, it's all party members get an increase. It's probably worthwhile, especially if I spec into these two as well. That would just make her into support and a seed of skill. Honestly, not too useful at this point. Kinda got most of the skills we need. But yeah, I could be convinced to give that to our protagonist, Poison. I think we're fine, but I can definitely be convinced. Because we still have all the additional ones from the Definitive Edition bonuses. And, God, look at Jade's just murder a guy. Yeah, we've got the additional seeds. I'd still rather not use them, but at this point, the additional 5 skill points won't mean a lot. It's still, like, about an extra level. Just because at these higher levels, we get a lot of skill points. Yeah, get on to you. And, I mean, fair enough, I kind of expect to immediately get into a fight. She does a good old murder on them. There we go.
Darlings!
Rab gets 6 skill points. Get a dragon horn. Alright. So, being down here, we have that route there, which, I mean, we can't immediately go on, but what we want this dragon for is, you may have noticed on the minimap, I certainly did, on our way down, you know when we dropped down the hole, kind of skipped past an additional offshoot. However, that offshoot, yeah, wasn't connected to the path. So what's in here exactly? We've got a chest and we've got an enemy. And it's actually Pandora's box. I can't help but think that there might be another chest somewhere then. It's hard to say. But yeah, let's just try murder this. Hendrik should hopefully... And the Savanda will hustle dance, won't he? Then Hendrik might do an additional heal. No, he does magic barrier, fair enough. God, this is a lot of damage. Like, the mimics, they drop decent items in the thing. Because we got a skill seed before. I don't know if they can drop things which aren't seeds. I can't remember. It would be nice if we got some like decent equipment, namely a wand, or multiple wands, in fact, for Serena. We really need better equipment for Serena. And yeah, see this skill. It's not a bad one. I'm hardly going to say no to it. It's just a 3 additional skill points. And yeah, we do have another little area. This one only has a ground item, a chunk of mithril. Or mithril, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And I think that should be about it. There wouldn't be anything up top, would there? No, we can't continue any higher while mounted. Fair enough. Well, down to the bottom we go. Thank you very much for the ride, Dragon. I do appreciate it. But they're abandoning you. Goodbye. Yeah, I feel a bit bad, but I mean, we're not sticking around for it. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly sit at the camp, get some MP back. This might be the campsite in a cave I was thinking of when I mentioned that a while ago back in the like cave near Gondolia. Why is there an offshoot room? Let's quickly inspect this. So what does this tombstone say? Carved by the Watchers. So that would imply the Watchers occupied this place at some point. They had a part in the aforementioned war. Not just home to Watchers, home to ore, special ore, or to banish darkness. Yeah, we kinda know that we have ore here, we've been told. But also that implies this used to be a home to Watchers. I mean, there's old kinda architecture here, but this is not Watcher architecture. Like that kind of brickwork is not what we had in the kinda temple of Watchers we were at a while ago. They have a lot more kind of colourful and kind of vibrant and bright colours. I mean, it could be that we've only come across like religious buildings from the Watchers already. So that could explain how there's a different kind of motif on the architecture. Trust the lack of monsters. But yeah, I think it more so implies at some point we had humans up here. Speaking of humans, hello. I mean, why not? Feels a bit out of place. But sure. Well, We'll follow the bunny girl. What's the worst that could happen, right? Should run off this way. Yeah, what are you doing up here? I mean, I'm ready regardless. I'm just hoping she doesn't, like, shove me off the edge.
Don't be nervous now. Just relax.
It's the only one to get voice acting.
You're so muscly. Let me work out these knots. Does that feel good? You'll tell me if it hurts, won't you? Okay, all done. You can open your eyes now.
Yeah, she's tied something to my feet. I know what this is.
Time to take the plunge, darling. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's bungee jumping. It's probably not what anyone really expected. But there we go. The puff puff, I guess, is the sound of the clouds or the bungee cord. It's very weird. We never quite get a confirmation on puff puff. I think it's kind of anything that makes your character feel excitement in some way. Be my guess. How was it? Felt like heaven, right? That's why I call it the Puff Puff of Paradise. Come back whenever you want to give us another go. I'll be waiting. Yeah, no, we'll pass on having another go. Not because it was particularly bad, just because it's incredibly out of the way to, like, make a trip to visit again. Yeah, keep on looting everything. Ooh, that one could be good. Sacred styles for saintly ladies. That sounds right up Serena's alley. Goddesses' tiaras and saintess dresses. Let's get her a good helmet. Still need a wand, but we are getting there. As soon as you got a couple wands, or even just one, honestly, we should be in a position to use Serena again, and I'm looking forward to it. Because, I mean, I've been saying it for a while, we need a healer on the team. Let's quickly loot this, then we'll fight those dragon skeletons. There's also a chest I just spotted, and ooh, this liquid metal slime. Kind of expected a different kind, but fair enough. Everyone pepped up. Can we do something with everyone? It's really tempting to electrolyte. We'll do that in a second. For now, sword dance. Yeah, I expected that to do well. Oh, Sylvando. We don't need this. God damn it, Sylvando. We're just against the dragon skeleton. Like, he's just dead. That wasn't worth wasting that, but to be fair, we got the level up from a slime anyway, I won't complain.
My strength grows
So,
ever greater.
how many of us is that? It's Eric as well. 4 party members have leveled up. That is lovely. I'm going to take Giga Slash because it costs 16 MP. But honestly, it's amazing. And, ooh. Our very first 4-member attack when we're all pepped up. Okay. Jade with 19 points, you can surely get something, right? What do we want? We want to take this and figure out what the additional hidden part is. We also do Chill Blaze. Could be a useful one. So infernal lightning bolts to strike a group of enemies silly. can sometimes paralyze. Tempting if not for the 24 MP cost. Although to be fair, she uses a lot of MP, doesn't she? Rab, I think we're waiting on 20 points. Yeah. Hendrik, what the hell do we give to you? I think resilience. Resilience over double-edged slash. And then we figure out this. 6 unstoppable swings in a single enemy. That actually sounds quite good. For it's just 8 MP. Yeah, we want that. That's a good one. Eric, what were we waiting for on you? We were needing 14 points. It's just the one more level, I would imagine. Yeah. Back to this. Opening the chest, we get Agate of Evolution. A couple of those now, and I can't entirely remember what they're used for. But we've got through there a locked door we just fancy kind of skeleton key for. Also got, yeah, this door here. I'm looking at a minimap to find this stuff. Another stone tablet. Dark one attacked, battle raged, many fell. Okay, we kind of learned some history then there. Basically, Watchers were here. The Dark One was the one who attacked, looking for the ore. I'm going to go through here, actually. I was going to pass it up because it looked like it went to a large area, but we can backtrack if we need. Okay, let me see if I can do this correctly. Get a chest. Chrono Crystal. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, we also get a password. We'll need to do some of those at one point. I'll need to maybe just do the one stream kind of dedicated to it. Yeah, for now, keep making my way. Attack new enemies as we come across them. Deliverance?
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that works quite well. And what does he say there? I can only hear cower bums. And I really don't think that's what he's saying.
Oh, darling!
One day I'll figure out what he says. One day. It's probably not today though. Sit bonds gave us some. I don't know why he would give us toad oil, but gave us some toad oil. Not frauds, are they? We get Densinium. I think Densinium, with how much we're getting, we're wanting to make something out of it relatively soon. We also got Brain Drainer. I believe that is a shield, yes? Yes. Can be used as an item to increase spell resistance. That's tempting. I mean, it's got better defense, worse block chance, but only by 2%. There you go. It somewhat matches his armor. I'm fine with that. Yeah, make our way back out this kind of long offshoot path. Honestly, I cannot remember entirely where we end up here. I'd imagine we end up fighting the kind of demon general, which Eric had the encounter with prior, during his kind of, I still don't know what to call it, interlude scene, is what I'm going to go with. Yeah, aside from fighting that guy, can't say I can remember or have the best guess at what we're going to be doing. Also, why does this feel like the way I'm supposed to go weirdly? I don't think it is. But I'm not certain. I'm definitely going to fight the new enemy, however. There's two of them, which kind of worries me. Because they look rather powerful. They also get 2 attacks. And I do not like the 2 attacks, or 2 actions. Do have Jade just straight up murdering folks. You've always got to appreciate that. Yeah. A little worried, but I think we're fine. Especially with Jade having Oopful. I think we want Sylvando, Jade, protagonist of course, is always going to be on the team. And Hendrick's one is probably up for being replaced by Serena. Because Sylvando being able to give Oopful to Jade does so much damage. Like, I can't not do that, you know? Get nice gold nuggets. Still don't know why it's called a nuglet. It feels weird calling it that. And a bad axe. I mean, it's called a bad axe, but it's actually quite a good one, perhaps. I mean, actually, yes. Chance of reducing enemies' attack power. What's it look like? You know what? Gold, silver, and blue highlight kind of motif. We've got silver and red. We've got black and gold. He's not really very fashionable, is he? His weapon and shield and armor, they don't mix well. It annoys me, but I'm going to give him good equipment rather than making him look good. Alright? It's fine. Another stone tablet. Earlier was it Peace, Disaster, Dark One. Yeah, basically Tom of the Dark One. Now, if we go down there looking at a map, that's the way we want to go. So instead, we're going up here. I do need to remember that I have that map more often. And, ooh. Get a dragon mount. I'll grab you in a second, my good man. Never mind, we'll grab you now. My good man. There we go. Let's just have Jade. Oh, let's see. It's going to multi-thrust. Is it going to be Harvest Moon? Harvest Moon. There we go. One more violent of a game than I remember, you know? I thought Harvest Moon was a lot about, I mean, farming and such, not kicking people. But I'm not going to question Dragon Quest. And find an ambush, firstly. Also, recipe book. Brace yourself. That sounds like shields, or... No. No, that's accessories. That one could be tempting. I don't think we've got anywhere else we need to go with this. It's going to quickly drop down layer by layer. No, I don't think there was anywhere else. Up we go then. That's fine. I'll have quick drinks. It's going to take a moment. That's quite a slow process going up, isn't it? And yeah, we want to go into here. I don't know if we can keep our mount between areas. I also think I've got him potentially stuck. There we go. I mean, you can do a little bit of flying. It doesn't help greatly. It must be said it's not most useful. And, yeah, no, we can't take him anyway. Fair enough. Thank you very much, my dragony fellow. I'm going to be on my way through here. Right, shit, definitely going the right way. Not anything in that corner? No, there's not. Instead, we're going up here, which might start to look a bit familiar. Being kinda on the edge of a big stony thing. That's looking a bit like where Eric was when he kinda fell off. But yeah, here's what we're after. A chunk of blue shiny stuff.
Something tells me we found our special ore.
Huh? You have got to be kidding me.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm more than okay. Do you know what this is? It's orichalcum. Do you have any idea how much this stuff is worth?
Orichalcum? Well, well. I've read about it in books, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. Are you sure, laddie?
Am I sure, he asks? You bet I am. I steal valuable stuff for a living, remember? This is it. The rarest metal in the world. I wish Mia was here to see this. So this is the ore we were looking for. I should have guessed. Imagine what a fortune you could make with a lump this big. Sorry. Got a little carried away there. Don't worry, I get it. This here ore is strictly for sword making.
Yeah. There's a big ol' lump of orichalcum.
We're one step closer to making that sword, but we've still got a way to go. Let's hit the road.
This feels too easy. Am I misremembering, or do we come back here later? Because I swear there's meant to be another fight. But we could just zoom away. I'll go back to the kind of middle section with the ramp. I'm starting to think though. Yeah, no, there's not even any point going through there. Yeah, we just use a zoom. Fair enough. To Gallopolis. Which, if I'm reading correctly, yeah, this one. I'll need to check if we have more horse races opened up. Because, I mean, there are good things in the horse races. Yeah, Gallopolis. I think first things first, we visit the Sultan. We'll know the goings on. He, I think, could be the only one with a good idea of what needs to happen. And I think we might get a little mission, a little kind of interesting mission to follow through with. Let's just head up to top and see what exactly is going on. So you've got our good friend, the prince.
My boy, please! Your reckless heroics will get you killed.
Fear not, father. I will take all necessary precautions. By the time I return, the mystery of the star will be solved and Gallopolis will be saved.
Yeah, the prince seems to be investigating the star of his own volition. So he's had a good turn in terms of bravery.
It is you. Thank you once again for all you did for my son. What in the name of the... Surely this cannot be.
Yeah,
It's
these
been
have
a
a bit of
while,
history.
Your Majesty. Years, in fact. I haven't seen you since the colloquy of kings and the disaster that followed.
Lord Robert, please, you must listen. What we were told about the luminary was false. He is not the spawn of the darkness after all. Alas, we were all deceived by King Carnelian. We allowed the world to be destroyed. We brought this disaster upon ourselves.
He's
Oh, come on,
been
Your
quite
Majesty.
apologetic.
We can hardly be blamed. This is Mordegon's doing. He's the one who possessed King Carnelian and caused all this chaos. This is down to him and no one else.
For a king to bow his head so easily, though, you've got to give it to the
Lord
Sultan.
Robert.
He's being quite
Now,
genuine,
listen,
you know?
we need to talk about that star. If Erdwin's lantern falls much further, Gallopolis is done for. What do you know about it?
Sadly, very little. I have tasked my finest scholars with investigating its origins, but they have discovered nothing. There is one thing that may be of interest. My son Faris claims to have been able to make out runes on the surface of the barrier that surrounds the star.
Yeah, Faris.
Runes,
Proactively doing stuff.
This is the first I've heard of a barrier surrounding the lantern, let alone anything being written on it. Was your lad sure of this?
He certainly appeared to be. In fact, he has taken one of our most learned scholars to the Celestial Sands in order to investigate the runes more closely. It is there that we believe the star will make its landing.
I see. Reckon we'd better go and take a good look at these runes ourselves, eh? Shall we head out after the prince?
Do I get an
It
option?
would put my mind at ease if you would, Lord Robert. I cannot help but worry about him being abroad in such dangerous circumstances.
Aye.
You have my thanks. I will instruct the guards to permit you passage through the checkpoint. Journey safely.
Yeah. Get a not really new area opened up to us, but we can revisit an old one now. God, this is a long castle, isn't it? Takes a while to kind of just travel from one side to the other. Yeah, heading on through. I do like how they kept this guy. No one liked him. This guy gave out crossbow challenges in the original version, which not really a thing anyone enjoyed. Basically, the non-definitive edition. It had the crossbow, which you could aim, and you'd be looking around this entire Gallopolis region for little kind of targets that are tucked away off to the side. Which, as you could imagine, not the best fun. But also, can I just use this anywhere? I can't. It takes me to Luminary's Landing, but I can just use that anywhere? That's really nice to know. Yeah, that's me getting distracted quite easily. We're going to investigate Erdwin's lantern. Because, yeah, that falling down from the sky is probably not the safest thing to have happen.
No, you agreed to do this. Come, we must move closer. We cannot hope to read the runes from here.
But, Your Highness, I am sorry. It is too dangerous. I'm afraid I must refuse.
Do you have a means of deciphering the symbols without entering the Celestial Sands?
Well, no, but...
Oh, Princey Pooh! Hello, darling. Long time no see.
I imagine Salvando will quite improve with a change to Faris.
Salvando! What an unexpected pleasure.
The Sultan said you were out here in the scary sands trying to read runes of a falling star. Huh. Guess you grew up to be quite the brave boy,
I am simply doing my duty to my people. But what about you? What brings you to the sands?
The same thing as you, Your Highness. We have come to investigate Erdwin's lantern.
Sir Hendrik? The Sir Hendrik? Ah, the hero of Heliodor, here in my kingdom!
Got a fanboy, isn't
You
he?
know who I am, Your Highness?
But of course! You are my hero! You are every aspiring knight's hero! To serve under your command is my life's ambition!
I am honored, Your Highness.
Good ambition, to be
The
fair.
courage you have shown in venturing out here suggests that you would make a fine knight, wherever or whomever you serve.
Truly, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Oh, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Sorry to butt in, Your Highness, but might I ask how your investigations are going? You were looking a wee bit frustrated back there when we arrived.
Indeed I was, old man. That fool of a scholar is too frightened to accompany me any further into the sands. I am not one for learning. The symbols will mean nothing to me, which leaves me in quite a predicament.
Well, I think I might be able to help out there, if you'll allow me.
You are some manner of wizened ancient? Excellent! I would be very much obliged. The runes can be best seen from the ruins in the center of the sands. Meet me there.
I mean, he's just running off ahead. It's nice to see a change in a character like that, you know? Because he was made to be not really detestable, I wouldn't go that far, but he wasn't made to be particularly likeable. He was a coward, he wasn't upholding his promises, there's a lot of things he didn't do when, so he wasn't made to be particularly likeable. So it's nice to see a change like that in a character, especially a recurring character. Oh god, he's really hitting me. Thankfully, he went for yeah.
Score one for the
Went
good
for an
guys.
infall at the end. He could have just killed me if he went for an AoE. Oh no. Savanda, we're fine. I will quickly Misk and yeah, handy heal all. Want to avoid that guy. I fought him because we want to fight new enemies. Which, yeah, we're fine to do that for the most part. And there's Faris. We'll do stuff with him in a second. First things first. We want to actually go investigate over there, where we had previously been, when we fought the... was it Tyrant of the Sands? I believe the boss was. Largely just because I'm curious what's over here. I can't remember.
Okay, here we go.
I think there's a red eye or a yellow eye or something. The item, not like a literal eye. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick check, because it's a rare enough item, it's worth making a trip over. I wouldn't go that
We
far.
have carried
but
the day.
it's a trip that I'm going to make, and it's not a huge loss in time. Get a rare enough item, I can somewhat justify it. The enemies aren't weak enough to just be knocked aside. So I do hope there's actually something over here. Whether it's like a kind of mini-boss enemy. I know we got those cactuses. I mean, there's the sand lizardy dudes. And there's a yellow eye. I knew there's an eye of some kind. Okay, let's make our way back. It's still a little bit of wasted time. Not much of a waste, but still. Don't really have much to talk about in the way back, do I? I mean, thankfully, with how easily we are beating some of these enemies, it's safe to say we're at an appropriate level. Because I did a few streams ago afterwards. After one of the streams a few streams ago. That's probably a lot more understandable. I did a small bit of grinding, got a couple levels in everyone. So it's good to see we are still actually holding up level-wise. Like, we're all level 44 to 46. Which, all in all, not a huge difference between us. So yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Taking a nap, Principal. And there was me thinking you'd come to investigate the lantern.
Oh, truly, it is even more magnificent when one lies directly beneath it. How many can say that they have seen such glories up close?
Yeah. There's the lantern. You may notice there's something in the very middle of that.
You're a special one, darling. Don't go changing, What are these ruins, anyway? And how come they're out here all on their own in the middle of the desert?
Huh? Oh, they have been here forever. Since the age of our grandfathers' grandfathers, or some such nonsense.
Yeah, only I'm able to see that little fella.
They were built for something very important. I just know it. Ooh! Maybe some kind of stage! What a place to perform, can you imagine?
You weren't wrong about the runes, Your Highness. I can definitely see some on the side of the lantern. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Yeah. Well, telescope. Yeah, what's this ominous looking fella doing? Let's have a investigate of him. Because something's up. I know what's up, but I'm not going to spoil it. Nah, I can't.
I suppose that was a silly question. This means you must be the...
Are you okay, honey? You were talking to yourself, and we all know what that means.
Savannah's worried I'm going mad.
Past, return to me!
Huh? What's happening?
The lantern!
And I'm not gonna say anything much yet.
It's falling! It's falling! It's falling! We're gonna be squished!
Yeah, there's Mordigan.
Lord Robert, it is not safe here. We must fall back.
Oh, give me a minute, will ye? I think I can make out what the runes are saying. Las Moss.
Please, Lord Robert, it is too dangerous.
What is this? What is happening?
To be fair, this time he's got every right to be a bit afraid, doesn't he?
shall challenge me. This world is mine, and mine alone.
You know, I'll give some slight spoilers after cutscene. Because it pertains to that last line.
The Sword of Shadows.
The lantern. It has disappeared. The star was named for Erdwin, but can such an ominous phenomenon truly be the work of heroes? Was the foul creature wielding the sword not...
That was no foul creature, Sir Hendrik. That was the savior of Gallopolis. He spared us all from the falling star. The kingdom is saved. My people will surely thank me when I bring them the good tidings. I must return to the city and spread the news. Come and find me at the palace if you need me. Yes!
There's a lot of reason behind that involving post-game stuff.
What could that mean?
Why don't we go ask the Sultan? It's his kingdom, maybe he knows something.
Aye.
We've still got a little guy. A bit depressed now. So, yeah, some slight spoilers. So if you're watching a VOD and you don't want this, skip ahead a little bit, like maybe minute and a half. I won't enter Gallopolis until I finish speaking. So, yeah, skip ahead a bit if you don't want to listen on this. But yeah, Mordegon destroyed that thing, which essentially, Star of Erdwin, something that appeared due to Erdwin as part of its action. It's the sealing of the Dark One from the old story's powers. Mordegon and the Dark One are not the same person. So yeah, Mordegon doesn't want to share this world with the previous Dark One. So he's destroyed that, so he doesn't have to. And yeah, post-game involves the Dark One getting his powers back and returning. Which we then need to stop, of course. But yeah, into Gallopolis. That's enough for spoilers. Not a huge amount of spoilers. But enough I'd want to maybe give a warning for it. Like, it's fine. It's not like any twists in the main story, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, make my way. Kinda. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot. Didn't sleep well last night. Make my way up here. Talk to the Sultan. See what I can do about this hammer.
It is a relief to see you safe, my friends. When the star shattered, I could not help but fear the worst. Faris has explained all that came to pass out upon the sands. It seems a savior appeared and destroyed the lantern before it could lay waste to my kingdom.
Aye. Though, I wouldn't go calling him your savior just yet. Anyway, never mind that now. There's something I want to ask you, your majesty. The runes on the barrier around the star, they spelled out a word. Kalasmus. Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, it might.
Kalasmus?
I don't think so, though. Maybe to the Watchers,
Sadly,
however.
it does not.
Well, if it was written on the side of a star, you can bet it means something. Something important. Yeah, but we can't go letting it distract us too much. Mordegon's not going to defeat himself. We've work to be getting on with.
Lord Robert, your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows is a noble one. The people of Gallopolis will be praying for your success.
Yes, and if there is ever anything you require, you need only ask. After all, I still owe you a favor.
I do like Prince Faris's kind of transformation.
Oh, a clean for God. We need to ask the Sultan about that hammer that used to belong to Erdwin.
Do I need to ask again? Okay.
Is there something I
Two
can help you
cutscenes then.
with, Lord Robert?
As a matter of fact, there is. I need to pick your brains about a giant hammer that's supposed to be kept here in Gallopolis. We're going to need it to defeat Mordegon, and apparently, you lot have had it since the Age of Heroes.
A giant hammer, you say? Ah, yes.
Forging
You mean the
hammer.
forging hammer? It has been in the royal
Definitely didn't
family
think it was a
for
weapon at
generations.
first. You got no proof.
Ferris, fetch the forging hammer from the treasure room.
Yeah, that's surprisingly easy, isn't it?
Aye, this is it.
Ah,
This
no,
is
John.
Erdwin's hammer.
I see you're
The one
putting
we saw in the
points
vision.
in the chat.
Father, do you truly intend to give the hammer away? We had intended to sell it in order to fund this year's Sun Nation.
Silence! Insolent boy! The forging hammer is one of Gallopolis' greatest treasures.
I like how
It
he's
has
willing
been
to
handed
sell
down
away
through
all
the
the
generations
treasure.
since time immemorial. But if we must relinquish it, then so be it. You are the only ones who can defeat the Lord of Shadows. If you need it, it is yours.
So if you remember for the previous Sun National, they sold the rainbow. This time they're planning on selling the forging hammer. So the economy is clearly not doing very
Nurse
well
once
here.
told me that the power of the spirit of the land resides within the forging hammer. It is said that it can beat even the hardest of metals into shape. At least, I think that is how the story goes. Well, I hope it helps you on your quest. Best of luck, dear friends. I shall be expecting good news.
And I mean, I can assure you, you'll get, hopefully good news. You'll get some kind of news, I can assure that much. Yeah, while we're here, I'm gonna quickly check, just to be sure we don't have new races. Because there's a chance, alright? Not a very good chance, but there's a chance more races have been unlocked. For now though, all we need to do is apparently there's a quest above on the balcony, or is it in this room? It is up on the little balcony. Fair enough. We'll go accept that quest later. For now, we're just gonna check in, see if there's more races. That's fine. Because I always say I am quite the racist. I'm great at racing, you know. Yeah, I doubt we'll have any more. Yeah, no. Post game, it must be that we get more races. I thought that was the case. It's worth checking. It's worth checking. And yeah, while I'm coming through this way, I do actually think, if I remember right, you can open this gate. Like, these will just be permanently open if we talk to this guy. I honestly can't tell you why I didn't try doing that before. Oh dear, I came here to research Erdwin's lantern. I'm an astronomer, you see, but now it's gone and disappeared, so I'm not sure what to do. Some of my colleagues have managed to find some shards of the lantern out in the desert though. Seen a couple, and they look absolutely fascinating. I'd love to perform a few experiments on them. But I've heard the desert's crawling with monsters. There's no way someone like me could venture out there on a shard hunt. You look like you can handle yourself, though. I don't suppose you'd be able to go out there and find one for me, would you? It's a pretty crap reward, but sure. Sure. Let's give it a quick stop off and have a hunt. I not mean to talk to you again. Because yeah, I mean, if it's quest items, they're marked as a gold shiny spot. It's not as if we're going to be hunting for too long. Let's get on the little cat again. And there we go. I do like the travel music we get when we're on the cat. It's always fun just getting a nice little different bit of music when you're doing something. Especially fun when you have this music and you're just ramming through enemies that you can knock down. It's just lovely, you know? Because I think we should be able to knock this guy out, right? There we go. Can't knock cactus guys out of the way. Understandable, because they are quite big. I wouldn't think we could knock the Spitfire. Let's check. No, we can't. But Sylvando should be able to kill it quite easily. If it stays asleep anyway.
Excellent.
Or it can just die. Yeah, no, that does die very easily. It is just a Spitfire. Too big to be knocked out of the way, but that's fine. Yeah, I think you can see the shiny gold bit over there. Quickly go to that. I won't hand in the mission yet. I'll typically hand in any of the less important quests off stream. Just because going around handing in quests, it's not particularly exciting. I'm happy to go like actually do the quest. So it means if anyone is kind of following along playing the game while watching this stuff, they know where they need to go for things. So it's unlikely, but I'm fine grabbing the items on stream. Yeah, there it is. There we go. And the lantern shard. Who would have guessed? And yeah, I should take it back to Astronomer, but we don't care about him. Instead, we're going to zoom to Otto. A place which we actually just remembered as existing, which is quite useful. Didn't have to go step into it post-game. Not post-game, second half of the main story. Didn't really care. Also, it's getting a bit dark behind me, so I can actually open the curtains a little, I think. Is that too bright? That might be too bright behind me. Now I need to turn my light up. God, I hate managing this webcam. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we do actually have a quest, so I'll quickly go grab that. Quests, they're always nice to kind of make your way to. Yeah, make our way up here. We got this fella. Hello. Well, they're from Heliodor to sample waters here. Enjoy their supposed wrinkle reducing properties. But I must confess, experience left me rather cold. Literally. If I want to look 20 years younger, I'm going to need veritable clouds of piping hot steam. Not this dreadful lukewarm excuse for Sora. So it's Phil who runs the place. He said something about them having a substance called fiery brimstone to heat waters in the past, but that had become rather difficult to find of late. I see, you look like a nice, kind young man. There's something about the sheen of your hair that I instinctively trust. I wonder if you might do me an enormous favour and seek out some of the fiery brimstone. It gets us lubricant. That's a new thing, so sure. If I come across it, sure. Fiery brimstone. There's no chance I've already got it, is there? No. I think it said something about lamplings or something. Wasn't really paying attention, I barely even skimmed it. So there's a good chance it drops from enemies. So I'll kind of keep my eyes peeled. I might do that one off stream though. I'll need to see. For now, we want to go up here, I believe. I might be a step ahead of the story, but I hope I'm
Unhappy
not.
tidings. The one assailed by the fiend sleeps still like the bear. Fair Mistress Miko, the rite cannot be performed with the beast abroad.
Yeah, speaking in haikus, as they have been before.
Silence, whining cur! A monk spirit is equal to any monster! Ugh. This accursed wound. Till it heals, I am helpless, the right left undone.
Oh, I sure wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her.
Sylvander,
Oh,
you're
but
not being
we have
particularly
guests.
stealthy soon.
Forgive the storm of my rage. My shame knows no bounds. The wind blew you here. Surely it was not by chance. Will you hear my tale?
I mean, I don't get a choice.
The Angry Mountain. A rite must be performed there, lest fire consume us. But disaster looms. A monk was sent to pray, yet a beast blocked his path. The fiend loomed, monstrous. Fierce of fang and sharp of claw. He ran for his life. I longed to hunt it. But I faced another foe and suffered this wound. A great fire dragon. Tatsunaga the Terror. Now he is no more.
Tatsunaga's an odd name, I can't say
Forgive my
I
boldness,
recognise
but the
it
beast
at all
blocks
from
our
anywhere.
lifeline. Slay it in my stead.
Sure. I'm up for killing
Greet
something.
your kind words, as the steppe in high summer greets the falling rain. Head first to the west. You will find a mountain path. There the monster waits. Oh,
Yeah.
guiding spirit, guardian of rock and flame,
It's
protect.
not really
these
doing this
brave
last bit, is it?
souls.
I mean, to go find that mountain path. Before we do so, however, it's all back area. And, yeah, no, fair enough. That's likely her bedroom. It's understandable people aren't permitted in there. Yeah, make my way all the way down the steps. Got a lot of walking about today. Make my way all the way down here. Down a little bit further. And then we head out to the west before going up some steps. You should have seen it in the little cutscene to the kind of left of Hato as you faced it. Or as it faced the mountain anyway. Or the volcano. However, we just need to quickly make our way over. It's not too bad. None of these enemies look like they can fly, so maybe it's post-game get one of the little things. You know, there's little islands with shiny bits on them, but we can't get to them unless we can get over water, which if we don't have a mount that can fly, I guess we're not doing.
Groar! Get out of here! Go on, go away!
Oh, big scary monster.
Go away, or I will eat you!
The beast is upon us. Stand fast.
I am the spirit of the mountain, and I have very, very sharp claws. If you do not want to be torn to pieces, you had better get out of here.
We're going nowhere. Not until you promise to stop bullying innocent monks and let the villagers climb the mountain. Huh? Was it something I said?
Shouldn't they be running away? What are we going to do? Shut up, idiot! They will hear us! How are we going to scare them away if you keep jabbering?
Very scary monster, yeah.
Ow! This is all your fault, Atsuko. Now we are in trouble.
Shut up, Atto! If you had not fallen over, we would never have ended up in this mess.
So much for our big scary monster. It's just a couple of little ones. You surprised us, darlings.
Foolish children. What possessed you to risk your lives with such recklessness?
No, we never meant to. We have done no wrong. Miko's right has to be stopped. A tragedy looms.
I like how he stops
yes!
himself
You
from
have to
saying a
listen to my
haiku.
brother. Miko wants to do a horrible thing and we have to stop her.
Seems these bairns have got a bee in their bonnet about something. We'd better get to the bottom of this.
It's a good Scottish expression, that.
You will hear us out. Other grown-ups ignore us, as mountains do rain.
Do you really think they will? Is someone finally going to listen to us?
I think so, and they seem very strong. With them on our side, people are sure to listen. We have a hideout, a den, like a fox's home. We will meet you there.
Hurry, hurry!
Yeah, maybe not the safest place for kids to be playing when you've got the kind of fiery lava flows behind them, but sure. Out this way then, I guess. There, I mean, there's just a door. And a cutscene! God, it's a lot of cutscenes today.
Hooray! You are... Thank you for coming. We have been awaiting you, as seeds await spring.
No.
These
Goodness
people,
best.
my son, the travelers you spoke of? Light in the darkness?
Yes, Mother, they came. The ones who did not treat us as horses treat flies.
You said you were trying to stop the rite. Why would you wish to do so?
The rite is sacred, or so we have long been taught. But this is just wrong. To appease the gods, a sacrifice will be made. Our own dear mother.
Yeah, kids kind of have somewhere to be going off.
Human sacrifice? Oh my! This rite is just not right.
Miko gathered us. She made a grave pronouncement. A great shadow fell. In happier times, we offered up fruit, silk, corn. But those days are gone.
Without sacrifice, living flame will consume us. The volcanoes rage.
That Lord of Shadows has got a lot to answer for.
I was selected. A gift for the volcano. A live offering. But why me? Why now? It was the mountain that chose. Or so Miko said.
Mother gave us life, so we had to fight for hers. It is our duty.
normally I'd
A
say
noble cause indeed.
like
I
respect
see now why
cultures
you
and
did
stuff,
what you
even
did.
if it might be human sacrifice. I disagree.
For the whole
That this
tree's
isn't even
sake,
based on culture.
one leaf
In the
falls
past,
into the
they've
flames.
not done human sacrifice.
Perhaps I should go.
No, do not say that. You know your sacrifice is just an excuse. A few short days passed. Our mother saw Miko go, where she should not be. Miko learned of this. She now wants the truth buried. Her mother also.
There's definitely
She
something
hides
going
a
on
secret.
here.
Up there on the mountainside. Why else would she go?
It certainly sounds like something fishy's afoot. Maybe the laddie's right. It can't hurt to take a look, at least.
You will take us there. This is music to our ears, as sweet as birdsong. Beyond this ladder, a path leads into darkness, the volcano's heart.
Yeah. Well, hopefully figure out what Miko's secret is, because this clearly isn't part of tradition to do human sacrifices. Is it that Lord of Shadows has done something? That dragon maybe is still about? Is it just Miko wanting to hide the truth? Is she not really a very good person after all? It's hard to say. We'll find out soon enough, but still.
Victory will be ours!
We don't know just yet. Ooh, first use of Cobra Strike. That's a fun one. And yeah, sword dance on the Lamplings. I think it might be one of these guys we need to beat for the Brimstone. I can't say for certain, so I didn't really read what it wanted me to do. But I mean, it might be a rarefied version, might just be a basic version. It's a basic version, yeah, that was simple. It's the main reason I fought that guy. Yeah, we don't really need to fight anything else unless for a new enemy. Like even that red kind of lizard dude, he's not new. Just make my way around here. We've got a big opening. The cutscene. I'm gonna open my door to get hopefully a bit of draft through because it's really warm in my room.
A dead end, it seems. All twists and turns exhausted. The path leads nowhere.
Oof. Well, it's a shame and all, but how about we get out of here?
I agree with Sylvan. It's very warm. I accidentally skipped his dialogue.
What in the world was that?
Oh dear.
It didn't sound good, whatever it was.
Down there! Look!
Yeah, perhaps that's what's after the whole, you know, human sacrifice business.
Tatsunaga!
Tatsunaga, the beast Miko spoke of. But did she not claim to have slain it?
This is her secret. She did not beat the dragon. She left it to live. That liar! That cheat! Mother will not die for this! Miko must be stopped! Let us hurry back! The people deserve to know. The truth must be told.
Yeah. We now know kind of what needs to be hidden. Is it that Miko, the priestess woman, simply didn't defeat it and wants to hide the fact that she lost so she maintains power? Is she actually in control of it? there's quite a few possibilities here. And honestly, it would be a lot quicker if I just zoomed to Hoto. Yeah, no, I don't know why I'm walking. It's much quicker doing this. Yeah, let's go confront Miko about it. I doubt she'll be too happy, but we stand better chance against her than just some woman. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Everybody! Everybody!
Be still, Atsuo. You must be like a spring breeze, not a howling gale.
I will not be still. I will howl it to heaven. Tatsunaga lives.
What nonsense he speaks. Tatsunaga is no more. Miko told us so.
No, the creature lives. It roars and howls in its lair, loud as the mountain.
You lie, wretched child. A beast blocks the way upward you could not have passed.
Ha! I am the beast. The unholy fiend you feared? Me and my sister.
What?
We took our mother and sought to keep you from her with a bold disguise.
Idiot children. Your games will see us all killed by the mountain's rage.
Ha! Why believe you? You whose tales of bold conquest were naught but hot air. The beast was not slain. You gave away our futures to save your own skin. Snake, devil, spider. You seek not sacrifices. You seek dragon food.
Yeah, not really a dragon, but sure.
Your scheme lies exposed. Your bargain with the dragon will not save you now. And what of you? The son who fought beside you. Was his soul sold too?
Enough! Hush, mewling kitten. What do you know of the truth? Of sacrifices?
Can it truly be? The dragon's death a facade? Dislodged by the breeze?
If so, why all this? Why sate the mountain's anger? We die anyway.
Silence! The dragon is gone. My beloved son slew him, and paid with his life. Now, meddling brat, test the mountain's wrath no more. You risk all our lives. Bring forth your mother. The flames burn ever stronger while our time grows short.
You shall not have her. I see through your web of lies. Accursed spider.
Yeah, I don't think our facade's gonna hold up much longer, but there's a bit more to it than what you might immediately think.
That's raw. Come, quickly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil stuff, but oh god, it's another cutscene. I can't even speak anymore.
Tatsunaga!
You!
See? The dragon lives! Miko! She gave us to him! He will eat us all!
Steady! Fire!
Again!
Stop! Stay your weapons! Though this may seem a dragon, it is but a boy!
Mistress Miko.
To sate your hunger, I give up my mortal form. The fox feeds her cub.
No! Mistress Miko!
Quickly! Fire!
Yeah.
He will
You
kill
might
us
have put it
all.
all together by now.
Fate hangs by a thread. We must fight fire with cold steel. You must face the beast.
If you haven't put it together, basically, fox feeding her cub, her son died while fighting Tatsunaga. That's about spelled without me saying that. I'll not say any more.
You saw it swallow the priestess. Be on your guard.
Now, I don't think this is a
ready
dragon,
for anything.
but they call it a dragon. So dragon slash could work. That is 700 damage, just shy of it. God, I love Jade just so much. But yeah, I could do a dragon slash. I've got enough MP to be fine doing a sword dance. Oh yeah, especially some crits. We're doing fine. Venomating him takes 50 damage at the start of his turn. That is lovely. If we could have got a paralyze, that would have been good. I'm not too surprised we didn't. But, yeah, boss is going down quite easy. Yeah, don't know if it was supposed to be that easy. It was easier than dealing with any of the stuff at Sniffleheim. She's gonna get 17 points. She needs 40. But god, she gets a lot per level up.
The beast flees, chastened. Dust settles, sunlight returns. The village is saved.
It's not saved, we only scared it off for now.
The bitter truth dawns. Day breaks. Its light harsh, cruel. Miko is no more.
First Ryu, now Miko. The lion's taken from us. Only sheep remain.
Did you see her trying to protect that thing before it ate her? What was that about, huh?
Who can know her mind? The sun of her heart eclipsed. Treachery blinds her. But one thing is clear. Until its flame is smothered, the beast is a threat. Tatsunaga's lair, at the heart of the mountain, reached by the great gate. It must be unlocked. Miko's maid. She has the key.
Some steps
Come
again.
now, to the...
Fine, fine. It's all good. We're gonna walk up the steps again. It's a lot of walking so far. Yeah, if people haven't put it together, like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but we're definitely chucking a lot of hints in here so you can pick up on it. Yeah, into Miko's room.
are the gods so cruel? To pile like rocks upon her, burden on burden.
We came for the key. The one for the mountain gate. There, the dragon waits.
With Miko's light gone, yours is the only glimmer. Take it. It is yours.
That was quite easy.
Come, we have the key. Clouds part. The way ahead clears. The end is at hand.
Wait. You must know the truth. It sleeps between these pages. Wake it. Make it yours.
Looks like a diary of some kind. Must be Miko's.
My sins rend my heart. I must confess them or scream. Thus I record them. The battle was fierce. At last the dragon lay prone. My son drew his sword. But then, like a fog, blackness rose from the dragon. Poor Yu was smothered. I carried him home. He tried to fight the darkness, but the night prevailed. The beast had cursed him. Pain racked my poor boy's body. I watched his form change. He was a dragon. I had to hide him away, pretend he was dead.
Can her words be true? Not Tatsunaga, but Ryu. This is who we fought?
Hey, don't interrupt, honey. I want to hear how it ends.
Could he be restored? A storm of doubts assailed me. But then the skies cleared. The magic mirror in which true forms are revealed. This might save my son. Alas, the mirror neither revealed nor restored, though I tried and tried. My son's hunger grew. The hunger of the dragon for the flesh of men. It burns like hot sun. The agony of knowing. The choice that I make. But my son must live, till I master the mirror I wear by my heart. Thus have I chosen. Though others' lives are squandered, my boys must be saved.
Ah,
The
it's a
mirror was
tragic
eaten
tale.
along
The
with her.
poor woman, torn between her child and her people. It's a choice you wouldn't wish on anybody. Maybe if we could get our hands on that mirror she mentioned, we might have more luck with it than she did.
But Miko is gone. The magic mirror with her. The light of hope fades.
Ryu cannot be saved. Only the creature remains. You must forget him. Mother Devourer! Peril! Foul Scourge! Murderer! The beast must be slain.
Yes, the time has come. Meet me on the western path, before the great gate.
Yeah. Kind of learnt the truth now, haven't we? I mean, knowing that doesn't necessarily change much. But definitely, it's worth keeping in mind. Like, she wasn't just being evil. She did have a hard choice put on her. Also, it's apparently let's collect his 50 medals. We'll need to go hand all of those in. I'll do that once we're done with all of this. Because we should have a cool item week for us. For now though, it's down the stairs again. I know I keep saying it, but there is so much walking cutscenes we're doing today. We've had one, I wouldn't quite call it a boss fight with that dragon a minute ago. Apart from that, it's been fairly tame so far in terms of kind of having to, and I mean not really having to fight things. That being said though, we've still taken like an hour, like 45 roughly, to do all of this. So there's still a decent amount to go. Hello, child.
A warm welcome face, like the spring after winter. Throw open the gate. I must see the end of the dragon and his tail. I must come with you.
I mean, you don't have to, kids. You really don't. But yeah, we have entry forbidden and upper area. I like the idea of going to entry forbidden.
Victory will be ours.
It's a fun name for an area, but I'd imagine that just means we don't get to be there yet. Just quickly murder this guy. He's a new one. And I mean, you know what I say. I like being able to fill the bestiary we've got in the background. And he's just flexing.
Like this one.
Fair enough.
Victory is ours.
And you know what? That's a good amount of XP. I'll certainly take that for 3 levels between everyone. Sure. I mean, Eric, you're getting this. We find out what this is, but I don't necessarily think I need it. Yeah, definitely don't think I need that. I'm gonna go up this way, get some more dodge chance, get these. We firstly want to get to double down, so we're going up this way first, which means 16 then 20 points. I want to spend Serena's points because she has so many, but we really don't need to. Well, that being said, maybe there is something we could spend points on, I don't know. I think it's mostly just saving up for the like pep chance and better hymns, you know? For now though, making my way through all of this, we got, oh, they're just bloody hands, not even like magma hands. We fought these guys before. This isn't a tough fight. We get to just murder it, it's not hard. He's waiting for, honestly, not even Hendrik to do Axes of Evil. He's thinking he would, but he doesn't need to.
We have carried the day.
No. Strong punch to break through that. Got it. So you want me to get a monster mount. Strong punch for that rock as well. And I think this would likely be the guy we're after. We didn't attack the right one. I hope Flint's still around after this. Really do not like that lizard. Can be quite dangerous. So I am just going to do my best to murder him. See, I do a lot of damage with my swords. And I forgot, Jade's able to reflect the spell with her kind of gambling dress we bought her. Base attack should be enough. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're worried about. The guy we wanted has now disappeared. We'd like to fight one of those guys. Can I lure you over? No, they don't seem to particularly mind. I mean, I can still run around a bit. Well, I'll open some chests, and there's another guy just over there. Lovely. So I need to make sure I fight you, because we want the mounts. Shouldn't be too hard. That guy there, he's a new enemy though. So we would have wanted to fight him regardless. And I don't even need a sword dance. He's just gone. Was he too weak? No, he wasn't. Yeah, here we are. We apparently didn't knock down the hands. That's a bit annoying. I guess I just didn't press the button in time. Because we should be able to block, not block, knock down these hands. Sorry, I was thinking about my parry chance there. Hands are defeated, don't get any XP, do get an item though. I'll take an item. I'll also break down rocks. That's what I'm after. Get items that are hidden away. Namely mini medals, apparently. I'd also like to fight these fellas. Hello, Mr. Metal Scorpion kind of thing. Actually made of a metal body. He's got a really high defense. Apparently not quite good enough to stop Jade, but good enough to stop me.
We have carried the day.
Interesting enemy to fight. Continue making my way along. Anything over here, there is a way up. We'll try and go for that. Well, apparently, we're fighting this guy first. What do I want to do here? I mean, I just need lots of single hit damage, so... No, that didn't even work. I need to get more damage for our protagonist. I think that means we want to grab that strength bonus soon. Possibly now. Do I have points for it? No. 25 strength though. Yeah, no, we want the damage boost. So we're gonna go for that. The other abilities are nice. I do want them. But not as much as I want the ability to just murder things, you know? Make my way around. There we go. Get another chest. Magma staff. That is immediately getting equipped by Rob, because... Not Rob. Rab, sorry. Because, I mean, it's going to be better than what he has. And also, does an explosion if used in battle. Alright. Alright, I can get behind that. Don't think we have anything else to equip, do we? We're just having a quick flick through there trying to think, but no, we don't. Okay, next up, we have this one. Behind this one, we have... Nah. So, it's not all that good. Ah, well. These enemies really aren't putting up much of a fight, are they?
We win again.
I mean, to be fair, like, we came in about the right level for this section. And we've leveled up since then. Where am I meant to go? Likely through this way. So if I head around here. Just be careful of the hands, because I'm still not entirely sure if I can knock them down. Get some Sage's Elixir. I might actually quickly use some of that. Let me just have a quick check. Panacea is, yeah, HP. Haven't I just got these? Sure. I'll give Magic Mending to Sylvando. I'll give Seed of Magic, increases MP to Jade. Where is MP? Grizzle, yeah, it's just HP. Sorry, just talking to myself while looking through all of this. Where is it? I swear I should have come across the Sage's Elixir before all of this, but oh well. I'm just gonna quickly try and get a bit more MP back for people. Because we've got a lot of MP. Like, we can just restore a bunch. Alright. That'll be enough.
Is this really him? The man who once fought for good, reborn as a beast? Once kind as the sun, once gentle as the spring breeze, now he burns, rages. For our dear home's sake, I would gladly give my life. He said this to me. He must be released. For Hoto's sake, and for his. Please, end this sadness.
Still feel a bit bad for the guy, but you wouldn't want to be living as a creature that's terrorizing villagers by the sounds of it.
Stay focused.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage you just did, Jude. God almighty. He does a lot of damage too. Hendrik, he's able to heal himself. I want the sword stance. I feel this guy could do physical attacks. Yeah. That was already worth it. We blocked an attack. Blocked an additional 2 hits there. I made the right choice. Not worried about our dear friend Hendrik there with his 2 defense down. But if I'm pepped up, we've got tons of damage. Over 500 there. Parallax? It might paralyze? Nah. And ooh, that hit Jade hard. Jade's dead. I think I've got a resurrect, yeah. So let's give this a go. And yeah, there we are.
Are you alright?
Hustle Dance should bring Jade to about full health. I'm really hoping we get that paralysed. Crushed Ice though still does a good job. I think I'm gonna have to do healing, aren't I? Because we want Jade to stay alive. Jade's our heaviest hitter, more so than I am anyway. And, he's getting all the attacks. But Sylvando with a single Hustle Dance has us healed, so I get to go in for damage.
Oh, Hanny Wanny.
Yeah, we're looking safe here. K definitely gonna help. But Hendrik's looking in a bit of a difficult situation. However, we have won. Look at that. 21,000
Diligence is
XP.
its own reward.
Damn diligence, sure. I quite like the XP and the money, but whatever you say, Hendrik.
Ryu!
I don't like the look of this.
Yeah, there's the mirror that he ate alongside his mother. Mysterious voice echoes around the cavern.
Mirror now mastered. The season of the beast ends. That of peace begins.
Ryu?
I mean, he still ate his mother, but the son's alright.
I am free at last. I shed my shell of torment. and walk in the sun. The mirror's power, though great, could not show the truth. That truth lay within. With it inside me, at last the miasma cleared. The curse was broken. One question remains. How did the mirror get there? What brought the out in?
He's maybe not going to be the happiest about this.
Alas, time grows short. My spirit ebbs like the tide. I drift from life's shore. But I am ready. Knowing that all is now well, I die happily. I ask only this. Tell my mother I love her. I await her there.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell him.
When first we came here, rage burned in me at Miko, at her treachery. But though she did wrong, she did it with good reason, or so she believed. She loved her son Ryu, just as we love our mother, as the fox its cubs. Now to the village. Sun shines on Hotto once more. We must share the news.
Yeah. It's maybe not the happiest end to this story. Most of them tend to end happy, but nah.
At last we are
It's a
safe.
bittersweet ending.
Your
of this.
courage is as boundless as the starry skies.
Mother! Yes!
Can you forgive us? To condone your sacrifice brought eternal shame.
The past is buried.
A new season greets us all. A season of sun.
How can the sun shine on a village whose people drift now, rudderless? We believed in lies, trusted one who betrayed us. Who now will guide us?
Are grown-ups not supposed to be able to think for themselves?
The dragon is gone. For this, we thank our friends here, but Miko the most. Though she betrayed us, we only live thanks to her. Our breath is her gift. To sacrifice us must have burned hotter than fire. We must forgive her. A new dawn awaits. We must make our own future. She died that we might. They do not need to know the whole truth. They have seen tragedy enough. The people of Hotto must rely on themselves now. And Atsuko and I will make sure they do.
Yeah, I guess the kids are in charge now. It's a bit worrying. Yeah, another accolade, but more importantly, we still need that kind of way into the mountain. So I guess it's back up the stairs again, I would imagine. I'm gonna stop saying that every time. I don't know if we need to go up here again, but God, it's annoying having to do it even just this last time. something. Ask for an infinite legendary forge. There we go. There we go. Childhood fable. The tale of a sacred forge. Words half forgotten. Volcano's peak. A flame cast in its crater. The forge born again. But none may go there. A place not on any map. Entry forbidden. Not entry forbidden was on the map. Till now, at least. Take this gift, honoured saviour. Destiny awaits. Yeah, you can go craft a sword. A locked door awaits. Beyond it, the sacred forge. Untouched for aeons. Yeah, down we go. We finally are able to do this. It's pretty much been 2 hours leading up to being able to make this sword, but to be fair, that has included learning about the fact we need to make this sword. To make my way out the village. I said I'm not going to say it again, so I won't. Let's make my way over. Try and avoid the fights if we can. Just because I can't be arsed. And no, we didn't get a heal. Kind of thought we would, but we should be fine without it. We'll be all good. Yeah, up to the big old gate, and finally into entry forbidden. Still think it probably will update in a minute, right? Because that's an odd name for an area. I sincerely doubt it is just called Entry Forbidden. Yeah, in we go. Get another password, I guess. There we go. Yeah, make my way through. And what exactly do we have? So I'm expecting a big, magnificent room. Largely because I've seen this all before. I mean, nothing just this moment. Or maybe there will be in a second. My light is pulsating strangely. Offer us up to the volcano? Sure. I was tempted to say no, but that's not going to get us any more dialogue, is it? Half expecting us to just, like, chuck it in. It's a lot more elegant doing whatever we just did. Here we are. Rather fancy looking forge, you must admit.
It's beautiful! This is the place we saw in the vision. I'd know that decor anywhere.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's make a new Sword of Light so we can go chop the Lord of Shadows down to size.
Can't remember if this is entirely a cutscene. I think it is. I might have to do the crafting game. But I think it is just a cutscene. I'm gonna very quickly run over to this. Don't think there's anything to do there. No. Just want to make sure though. Just want to make sure. A great power emanates from within. This certainly seems like a place where a legendary sword could be forged. Use a forging hammer to work the rarefied orichalcum and make a new Sword of Light. Of course.
I'll take it from here.
I'm not about to let you steal all the glory, honey.
all get to have
If you
a
get
go.
to have a go, we all do.
I like to think there'll be like another luminary
And
in the
besides,
future
we saw
of
in the
this
vision
world.
that the old heroes all
And
had a
they
bash.
see the vision and they
We'd
just
best
see
follow their lead,
this
eh?
group of people.
Yep,
We did not
we're
look
all in this
professional.
together.
We've got Jade in a bunny outfit for crying
May
out
the
loud.
new sword of light be tempered by the resolve of
But this is
all
gonna be the vision
those
they
who would
see.
drive darkness from this world.
Well, I'm game if you all are.
Yeah, we all kind of take it in turns, giving it a whack. It's good
If
having
I hadn't
friends
met
for
you,
stuff like this.
I'd never have been able to save Mia and make things right. Now it's my turn to help you.
Haha! Let's get this sword made and the world saved! I've got people to entertain and a promise to my papi to keep.
Loves it. He's even doing it with style.
Eleanor, Erwin, your boy turned out all right. And now I'm gonna help make sure he fulfills his destiny.
I thought it was my job to stand behind the luminary. It's not. I'm supposed to stand beside him. We all are.
I hereby pledge, as a knight of Heliodor, to fight to the end for the cause of the Luminary. May I be his sword, his shield, his unswerving companion.
Veronica, I promise to finish this without you. I'm stronger now, thanks to you. For the Luminary!
Siegfried certainly happy about this.
Did we do it?
I mean, that looks it.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Pick that thing up and give it a swing.
I don't know how it took on a shape of any sort. All we did was hit it with a hammer. But, yeah. It's a very fancy looking sword now. Look at that. Acquire the Sword of Light. Now to reforge it in my, like,
Your
mini.
allies are assembled. You have the
No,
means
no,
to take
I
to the
probably
air.
can't do that yet.
And now you possess
will
the
eventually.
Sword of Light. The time to face the Lord of Shadows is at hand.
What he said. Let's finish this.
I'm now struck with a decision I need to make. Got like 40 minutes left in this stream. I don't know if I want to immediately go up there because it's kind of a final thing in the main story. It's finally time, Poison. We're finally going to do it. Let's use the Calamus flute to summon Cetacea. She'll be able to take us to the Fortress of Fear, I'm sure. But yeah, I think I might end the stream a bit early. Simply because I don't want to just get 40 minutes in next time and then just be in the middle of the place when we start up. So yeah, I think for now we're pretty good. We've made a cool sword which I should actually equip. Yeah, because it is an equipable item. It does lightning damage and cures a single ally of all status effects if I use it in battle. It's a good one. It's a good one. For now though, I think that's us. Take a step out here. I'll wrap things up because we've made a decent amount of progress today. We made the sword, namely. But yeah, we are, I think, probably finishing the main story next time. I'll need to decide whether I do additional post-game content. For now though, that is all. I'm looking forward to next time. I hope you all are as well. I will see you next time. Bye for now.